From unstoppable rampage of harsh words
That bitch from Bermondsey, I'll fight.
to an almost all-out brawl interview. This is when boxing interviews go horribly wrong. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Wilder's fight had just ended, and after his victory, he was being interviewed. Everything seemed normal until an unexpected guest decided to steal the spotlight. Someone else wanted to share the frame too.
Listen, there's only one Tyson Fury. What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, my man?
Fury has been eager to step into the ring with Wilder, but Wilder's attitude tells a different story. He seems uninterested in the fight, or is it all just an act?
We all know Fury, you just a phony, man. This is just for act. You know where I am, you know what time, you know what place. I ain't scared of nobody. I'll come in your backyard, baby, for that, my man. I promise you that.
Anytime,
when you up in the ring with a real fighter, when you in for a real fighter, that's what it's all about.
Irritated by Wilder's response, Fury didn't hold back and had plenty to say in return.
Listen, anytime, any place, anywhere, I'll fight you in your back garden. Like a dumb Klitschko, I'll beat you, you bum.
And of course, Wilder wasn't about to let Fury have the final word. Determined to have the last laugh, he fired back with a sharp comment that left Fury visibly agitated, even appearing ready to settle things right then and there.
This is just an act, baby. You're not a real fighter. This is an act. I don't play this. I don't play this. As you can see, baby, I don't play this, man. This is just an act that you're doing. You should be an actor. But when we do step in this ring, this ain't wrestling. This ain't the WWE, baby.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Larry Merchant. Mayweather had just won his fight with an impressive knockout. Right after the match, he faced a different kind of opponent, Larry Merchant, a longtime reporter for HBO. At 80 years old, Merchant wasn't afraid to ask tough questions, even about the fairness of Mayweather's knockout punches.
Is in an uproar because they felt that you took shots at him unfairly after you went together in the ring, made up for the headbutt.
Mayweather didn't take kindly to the comments coming from Merchant. To him, it felt like the veteran reporter was downplaying the significance of his hard-earned victory.
I was victorious. If he wants a rematch, he can get a rematch.
This was the moment Mayweather delivered his figurative mic drop right in front of Merchant.
You know what I'm gonna do? Because you don't ever give me a fair shake. You know that? So I'm gonna let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
heard him. You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
David Haye and Tony Bellew. David Haye and Tony Bellew exchanged heated insults following Bellew's fiery victory. With the microphone already in his hands, Bellew wasted no time and kicked off the war of words without hesitation.
That bitch from Bermondsey, I'll fight.
Haye reacted strongly to Bellew's words. What was meant to be a calm post-fight interview quickly escalated into an almost chaotic brawl. The two were quickly separated by a large security team to prevent any physical confrontation. Reports suggested that a physical barrier would be set up between the boxers during interviews to avoid any further issues. After all, no one wanted things to escalate like this again. At that time, Haye was the big favorite, but Bellew believed Haye wasn't the same fighter who had once unified the cruiserweight division and won a world heavyweight title. After a 4-year break from the ring, Bellew thought Haye had changed. Shane Mosley and Ricardo Mayorga. It wasn't a surprise when things got out of hand at the Shane Mosley versus Ricardo Mayorga press conference. Mayorga lit up a cigarette and blew smoke in Mosley's face, prompting Mosley to smack it out of his mouth. The situation quickly escalated, and the two fighters had to be separated.
Bad. Come on, man. It's an athlete. Come on, man. Come on.
Mosley wasn't having any of it. When Mayorga blew smoke in his face, Mosley saw it as a clear insult. Even after being separated, the two continued to exchange verbal jabs, clearly still fired up. Canelo Alvarez and Oscar de la Hoya. Canelo was set to fight Munguia, but during the press conference, it looked like both Canelo and de la Hoya were ready to air out their bad feelings towards each other. And how do they do that? Well, you just have to see it for yourself.
Tú no escribes nada, cabrón, tú no haces nada. O sea, tú no haces. Eres un pendejo. Hacen todos son los que están detrás de ti.
Sí.
Who would have thought De La Hoya still had it in him? Maybe he'll come out of retirement just to face Canelo. But that's a story for another time. KSI and John Fury as the KSI Versus. Tommy Fury fight became the main event for the Prime card. The buildup between the two fighters intensified. John Fury, always backing up his son Tommy, helped sell the fight by creating chaos at the final press conference before the big night. When John Fury couldn't take the insults and cockiness of the YouTuber any longer, he did something you probably wouldn't expect.
Me? Can anybody question who I am here? If I say, come on. Come and get it done.
And if you think things were handled calmly, you're completely mistaken. Here's what happened next at the press conference. Prince Nassim Hamed and Kevin Kelly. In October 1997, with a perfect record of 27-0, Prince Nassim Hamed made history by becoming the first fighter to stop the tough Puerto Rican Jose Badillo. Up next for the Prince was a highly anticipated bout with America's Kevin Kelly in New York before the year's end. On this night, Kelly was in Sheffield to watch Hamed's impressive performance and decided to interrupt his post-fight interview.
Here he is. Here is Kevin Kelly. Have a sit down, Kevin. You are. Let's have a chat.
Well, that moment seemed peaceful for just a second. But don't let the shaking hands and hugs fool you. What happened next was absolutely unbelievable.
I'm gonna knock him spark out. I'm gonna knock his spark out.
What are you going to say to that, Kevin?
When Kelly heard this, he responded angrily.
Make sure I'm the real deal. I'm not too late. I'll take the face. Go on. I'm gonna smoke your boots. We'll see. Because I am the best featherweight. We will see. So
Gervonta Davis explodes. Gervonta Davis erupts at Lamont Roach's team during a tense exchange at the press conference for their fight. The heated confrontation sees Gervonta angrily lash out, making it clear he's not holding back.
Y'all get them, I'm gonna beat his ass for y'all talking.
Shit, wait.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
I don't
y'all
give a fuck if y'all was
all that
quiet, y'all was,
ski
if
mask
y'all
and
was
all
loud.
that.
got the whole hood over there, Tank.
Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f him up.
But it went even more crazy when Davis did this.
I can't.
He paid for it.
I can't.
I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the
Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. What's even more intense is the face-off interview between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. It was clear that both were ready to throw down right there and then. But as a formality, they couldn't, or could they?
Aside from belts, and aside from it being him, I'm just ready to fight.
All it took was one word from Joshua to set off Dubois' anger. And that's when things finally exploded.
Let's go now.
Shut up, relax. Relax.
If you want to go now, let's
Relax.
go. If you want to go
Put
now.
this chair across your face. Don't disrespect me.
No, you can't intimidate me.
Don't disrespect
You can't
me.
intimidate me.
Don't disrespect
You can't intimidate me.
Daniel, don't
You
disrespect
think you
me.
are?
Daniel, don't disrespect me. You can't put this chair across your face. Don't disrespect me. Hear me? Nah, don't disrespect me on my life, my boy. Warn this little boy, now. Don't disrespect me, bro.
No.
You know who the this guy thinks he's talking to?
No. It's good.
Don't take disrespect lightly, Dan. Dan, I don't take disrespect lightly, you know. Don't sit on the table telling me we can go now and do all of this and that.
Whew. That interview definitely didn't go as planned. But hey, it shows that not all interviews are peaceful. So, which one was your favorite from the list? Let me know in the comments below.